presentation of the SGL Timespinner tournament, and we got a really hot one for you tonight with weffjebster versus UrzaMTG. I am Taylor116. I'm joined in the comm booth by Llama. Hi, Llama.
Why, hello. I'm excited too. This is going to be a good race.
Yeah, if you've been watching some Timespinner or want to get your feet wet and you want to watch two really good runners show you how it's done, you pick the right race to join.
Indeed. But it is a little bit of a bittersweet because this is an elimination round. One of our runners will be out of the tournament at the end of this race.
Yeah, the tournament just starting a little over a week ago, already ripping through it pretty fast and furious.
Mm-hmm. And it just goes to show how efficient we are. Hello, Cat. Do you want to also commentate?
Oh, I can be replaced. Cat better.
If you hear a cat that sounds like he's mad, it's not. He just sounds like that.
Just reminding you that they're in the game as well.
Yes. Well, I am very excited to see this race between weffjebster and UrzaMTG. Urza placing fairly high in last year's race tournament. Weffjebster, nothing to sneeze at either. It'll be interesting to see where we go from here.
Yeah, Weff, one of the people that I remember watching early on Timespinner being restreamed and doing their own channel stuff, kind of got me into it a little bit with my friend Pi. So definitely someone that I look to kind of learn the basics and then try to advance my game too. So very interested in this race. This is going to be a really good one.
And our runners are all readied up, so as soon as our stream catches up with the delay, we shall begin a very exciting race here. We'll also get all synced up with our restream helper, Phoenix, thank you. Oh, Ice Minus, oh gosh.
Alright, knuckle up just for a little bit. We're going to have to get through this.
Oh no. Well, how are you today? We're going to be here a while.
So many icicles.
Oh, and it's Minus!
And Jin Inferno. Commonly thought of probably one of the better spells in the game, if not the best. Gets a little bit of a nerf in this one.
Yes. Still, Jin Inferno Minus is still pretty good. It's the only spell in the game that has this glitch that is actually allowed in the tournament, because it's harder to not do the glitch than to do the glitch, where you can just keep casting it for free once you're able to cast it twice in a row.
Okay, a lab coat's not bad as an early start little item. The thing with Jin Inferno as well is it also counts as our fire for burning the vines in Upper Lake Serene, so that could be something we could see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes please. A little Plasma Plus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that might be fun if they actually find the Plasma Orb. Plasma Plus being one of the few orbs that was boosted quite a lot, along with Gun Orb, to make it a little bit more useful. They got a Pyramid Key. Is that... I didn't see where it was.
Library, it looks like.
Okay. Just kind of all over the place here.
So yeah, we have the Unchained Keys on as one of our settings, which means we start with the Pyramid Keys, and we just have to find the different locations to warp to. So it's possible that one of our runners can hit one of the warp points and go right to the library right now, if they want to. Which
yeah, they won't be able to...
Interesting diversity.
Oh, yep. And Weff is checking his map to see where he wants to go. Alright, we got Divergence.
Yeah, Weff checking their map, seeing that it looks like Lake Serene is drained, so could have gone through that if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm. We have Urza heading into the present. Won't be able to leave the library to the right, but there's still some things to the left to go ahead and be able to clear out. One good thing about coming to the present is that everything here is lower level, so because you have Ice Minus, might be a good place to actually get some levels, possibly.
Yeah, and picking up that Pyro Ring, having that burning damage on their orbs now could be a sign of some decent damage. Not great, but at least an upgrade from what they had.
It'll definitely be better than what Ice Orb is doing.
So Urza not only purchasing a warp shard, but finding one in the upper part of the library there. definitely something to their advantage. As we see Weff going through the castle, more of a traditional meta route for this particular tournament setting.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Laser Access M. That's another one of our flags. Oh, there's the mysterious warp beacon on Weff's side. But the Laser Access on Urza's side is one of our newer flags called Prism Break, where normally you have to kill 3 bosses to get to the lab, but now they're actually items. But finding that mysterious warp beacon means it might not be necessary, and we found Water Mask as well.
Yeah, I think we found the sash.
That too. There's just so much going on.
Urza's call to go to the library really paying off right now.
Yeah. He doesn't know about the mysterious warp beacon, but I'm fairly certain he will find it, because the castle ramparts is a pretty standard location to go. Buying a captain's cap. Why not?
Yeah, take all the damage you can get right now.
Yes. I do hope they find Plasma Plus, because that would be fun. So, Talon, are you hoping for anything particularly cursed in this seed?
I mean, it's that... when doing some of the ace things, I've noticed that sash seems to be hidden sometimes where we just don't see it with the starting Teleria. So having that easy upward mobility kind of takes that out of the mix. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind seeing something in Dad's Tower.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We got the tablet over on weffjebster's side. Empire minus. Eh.
If we don't want to have any good orbs this game, holy hat.
We know some of them are plus, they're just not here. I, of course, always hope for regret being something, because I am evil like that. With access to the mysterious pyramid, ancient pyramid, this early, it is very possible that something important is over in the pyramid right now.
Yeah, another instigation, and blood minus. Come on.
A key card.
No, that's the one we don't want.
Oh.
That only leads to bad things. There's a good orb. Now we're talking.
Yes. Immediately equip it.
Another orb, one of the, in my opinion, better ones in the game, especially just for the ability to make those fields if it hits a projectile. It would be one of those that once you see it, you're like, okay, I don't need another one now. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. With having to take the long route out back from inside the castle. Did not find much, but finding that nether orb might give him a pretty fast advantage over Urza. He'll be able to kill some things pretty readily.
Urza with that water mask going underneath the moat, finding fire plus.
Yeah, so now they both have a plus orb, which is good. Urza having that infinite jump is going to be able to continue on through the castle. It'll be something to see if he even looks at the hallway to the Golden Idol fight and sees that's where the A key card is. Just sitting on a ledge, taunting them.
Yeah, Weff now making their way into the library. Having the tablet, we'll be able to one clear most of this, which could be an advantage.
Mm-hmm. The only other thing you would hope to have coming to the library would be maybe V-key card and probably Kobo, just so you can do it all at once. But Kobo, you're okay deferring for a little bit, because that's a high HP boss spot. You'll see if weffjebster gets anything Urza missed the first time through. Waffle Soup pointing out that the A key card sitting on the floor might trigger a cutscene when they pick it up, which might be pretty funny. Ooh, got another warp beacon. Don't really need it at this point, though. There's that sash.
There's that sash, yeah.
Our good old librarian friend handing it to us.
Tablet not really given an advantage quite yet for WEF. Did get the Star of Lachium, which could be something they want. That's kind of a personal preference thing. But that's about it.
Mm-hmm. The warp beacon they picked up is nothing new, really. It's not going to really help with routing or anything. Now we'll see if Urza will pick up anything Wef missed on his venture into here. And we have weffjebster heading back through the past to the early game area.
Yeah, Urza didn't go this direction. They kind of stopped with the library and went back to the present. But Azarian at boots, yes please.
Yep, cutscene.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, if the A key card's on the floor, it'll trigger the, oh, I could go places with this, because it's normally on the ground in vanilla. Still on parity, pretty much. We'll see. Urza's gonna go check this Royal Guard spot, probably, but probably not the boss. It's been hit or miss whether runners want to go and fight the Golden Idol spot. And we have a nope.
Yeah, I agree with that. Sash, and then the fire to burn the vines, and then, you know, more of the past access. There's so much to do.
Instead of spending all your time going after a boss spot when you're still kind of low level, don't have that many options. You know, it's kind of a time sink. There's that Gobo.
Yeah, I want to shout out both.
Here.
I want to shout out both runners doing a really good job of recognizing items on the ground or in those pedestals they may not need and then choosing to skip them. It's minor time saves, but those 3 seconds to have to cancel that description of whatever item it is, I mean, you do that 10 or 12 times in a race and it makes a difference. We've seen plenty of races in this tournament alone that have been decided by less than a minute.
Ooh, there's that D key card getting you out of the library. The only downside to skipping stuff is if it turns into one of those 100% seeds and you don't remember if you've cleared that area or not.
Yep, completely agree. It's an inherent risk, but I think it's worth the time.
It's one of those, I hope it's not going to be one of those seeds.
Oh,
there's
no.
The Oculus Ring. We're also playing with I Spy, which means Oculus Ring is required in order to break open the hidden locations.
Yeah, definitely want to see that early. That is, I think, one of the kind of the bigger contentions in this tournament set of just, you find that late and then it's pick your random one-off chest and hope you pick right. So finding that early is nice.
I am going to switch over to Urza because he is in the Royal Towers and it's my favorite.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Do it. There's a gear just sitting down in the Maw Caves.
Not bad, just being out there. It is a little fun going backwards through Maw Caves. Don't get to see it too often. Wef is going to have to abandon that hidden wall check down here, though, because he does not have the Oculus Ring. It's just going to be one of those, I hope this is not important. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't.
Yeah, with all randomizers, and even this one, there has to be a decision. This is going to be last, and you just have to live with that decision. And sometimes it burns you, and sometimes it's fine.
'Tis the life of a randomizer runner.
It's true. Alright, we have the Maw hanging out here up in Alana. Just...
Not bad.
Mash button and stand. It'll work itself out eventually.
Empire Crown. Ooh, nice. And then Umbra Plus. You know, there's some good plus orbs there.
Yeah, between the Nether, the Blue, the Fire, and now Umbra, they have a nice variety.
Ooh, double jump. That's really nice. They do have infinite vertical, but double jump does really help with that smooth movement through the area. Double jump maintains your horizontal momentum versus the celestial sash, which stops it dead. All right. So Oculus Ring in the Ilana Towers, but not much else. Weff getting some good things here and there.
Urza remembering to save. This could be a Kobo fight, I would think.
Yes. Usually if they tap that save, it's because they're going to go peep Kobo. Or, oh, nope, yes, okay. Had a moment of hesitation. We also have a Cantorin fight, Prince Nuvius. A little tricky without time stop, but it is Prince Nuvius, so he has a little bit less patterns. And we have Boots up here in the library. Got a cat in our library.
I like those little back skips by Urza there to get away from Boots. That was really nice.
Mm-hmm. Boots, Weff killing Prince Nuvius, no problem. Boots being one of the early bosses has no weaknesses, only strengths. So you just pick your favorite orb and try to go to town on it. The one benefit is that he is designed as if you don't have any movement other than time stop. So his patterns are pretty easy to dodge. We got the Galaxy Earrings over on weffjebster's side. They are buffed in this set of flags for the tournament. Instead of adding 1 extra EXP per hit for a total of 2, we're adding 14 for a total of 15.
Alright, Kobo not locking much. Did find the B card up there, which could be some access that you're going to want later.
Mm-hmm. It does allow the quick travel along the bottom of Varndagroth Tower, not having to go up and over. Which, honestly, if you're trying to get to the lab, will save quite a lot of time. There's a check-in. Places Weff has already gotten. Weff going to the Azure Queen location, gets Ravenlord. Not a bad place to find Ravenlord, especially since we are pretty decently leveled now.
Yeah,
And
the gear, yeah, sash, dash, good orbs. Yeah, this is about
we're good.
Yeah, as good as you're going to hope for.
We have managed to escape the curse of this particular seed set of early required Ravenlord.
Yeah, I think there's that first round match earlier in the tournament where it was required, and ugh.
Oh. When I was looking at some of the options that I could have picked for the qualifier, one of the rejected ones was Gun Minus required Ravenlord early, and I just said no, not today, Satan.
Yeah, that's the darkest timeline.
That seed is dead. It can't hurt anyone anymore.
Weff gonna check out some of the pyramid.
Yeah, he is a huge advocate for going to pyramid early. You gotta go there anyway, and you might just find some interesting things. Usually I defer going through most of the pyramid until it's just the one thing you're looking for.
Yeah, Weff deciding not to go to the front without the Oculus Ring for regret, which is a great choice considering we know where it's at.
Going to do
Oh, wow.
Ma out of order. Technically not in logic, but allowed.
Just refusing to go for the tower right now. Oh, nice proc with that nether orb on that projectile, causing that rift.
Mm-hmm. I'm fascinated the motivations behind killing Ma early, because he only opens up a couple of checks in the place that has gas. And with the Celestial Sash, or not Sash, the Talaria attachment, it is possible to get there in time, but it's not quite as much of a big play as it was before Prism Break, where if you just needed to get to the lab, killing the mob before getting the gas mask was a very good idea. But Weff likes to play the wild card.
Yeah, gonna hit this save point, refill their oxygen, and now it's the dash to try to get everything that's up here. I like to play. I like the aggressive play as well, especially if you just do find something sitting up here. There's a really good chance your opponent may not kill them all for quite a bit. So,
Weff, don't die.
Yeah, keep an eye on your health and know how many healing items you have because you're gonna need them now.
And also know the one room up here that has oxygen. There is one cave along the top here that actually has oxygen in it. Down here. Oh gosh.
Oh my god. That was ridiculous.
Ah.
Oh man.
Was that 5 HP?
Yeah.
Ah.
Alright, well, picked up a Shadow Seal.
Yeah?
Question mark? I don't know if that was worth it. We'll find out. It's pretty good.
No regrets. Only regret chest. Ooh, V key card and elevator key card in the D room. That's a pretty good find here. Urza still needs to get that D key card that's in the present Lake Desolation area.
I mean, librarian, pretty good.
Like we're going to see some of Varndegroth's tower that can be reached without the C card, which is most of it, depending on which direction you go. I think also missing the B and A card rooms on the right. But it is a quite check-dense location. Checking where he hasn't gone. Doubling back. I'm gonna check some water areas in the past. Double jump for Urza.
Yeah, you saw Urza go for that save and quit, having hit the save earlier, then saw the succubus pin. I was like, oh, can't do it. Gotta keep it. Dang it.
It's not technically progression at this point, but man, I really need it. You can really see the difference in the movement.
Yeah, the 10 seconds it would have saved to save and quit versus just run back out with good movement. They're fine. Yeah, it was worth keeping. Yeah, for the very large amount of checks that we've already seen, it's amazing we only have one piece. Oh, what's next?
Jim asked where the Oculus ring was. That was up in Aelana's tower area. I think it was in the courtyard section.
Yeah, it was past the part that can be
Ooh,
flooded.
We got the wheel.
Well, there's the wheel.
One more of our final go mode. We have access to the pyramid, so we just need 3 more pieces. Going along to get that A key card he saw earlier. Probably going to, well, maybe go after the golden idol spot. At this point, you're such high level that it might be worth it. Nope. We'll see.
Yeah, I was wondering maybe if that's why they had left this area a little bit later, was to, all right, now doing the golden idol spot has a little more weight, because I have less checks to do.
Mm-hmm.
kind of like forcing their hand into it, but nope, not this time.
No. But it looks like he'll be heading into the Royal Towers, so he'll get that Oculus Ring. Not too many hidden walls that he's had to abandon, any more than Urza had to, but a few.
Yeah, and more importantly, the ones that we've seen Urza do haven't had anything.
Mm-hmm. So they'd be parody on those one-off backtrack checks. And because I can, I am going to switch back to weffjebster.
Use the power, it's okay. You've earned it.
Well, I don't really know who's ahead, so it could be Weff. Oh, that was some good use of the Ice Orb. Using its falling behavior to take out that breakable floor on your way down. Not much new on either side. It's going to be interesting where their progression is. They're clearing out quite a few of the checks that they have. It may be that they have to go to lab anyway, despite having the pyramid access.
Yeah, it's feeling like with so much open, the lab's going to be available sooner than later. But what I'm honestly thinking is, hey, what's in the pyramid? Okay.
Yeah.
We've got the Oculus Ring, and we've got all the vertical you could want.
Yep.
And the available stuff is really starting to dwindle.
Yeah. Got light wall, not necessary.
Oh, I guess, yeah, sealed caves, right?
Yeah. But who wants to go there?
No one. Absolutely no one.
No, thank you. Keycard C on the right side of Gardiros Tower. Fascinating.
Yeah, so all the checks in Varney's Tower now are wide open with all the key cards and accessibility we have. Yay.
Mm-hmm. Also full laser access. We didn't mention it, but the last folder to give you access to the lab was over there on the side of Gardiros Tower. But you got your wish. weffjebster is going into the pyramid some more. You might be thinking, okay, Llama's rolled this seed, and she loves Regret Chest.
Playing the meta.
Yes. He did tap the save, so he can do a save scum if there's nothing down here. Save a few seconds.
Oh, sweet pair of Oakleys, come on.
Oh,
Yes.
Sellen's Bangle, do you keep it?
No way, no way.
I mean, he's hesitating. You're wasting time hesitating. Oh god, don't die. After all that.
Urza taking down Ginza in the Varnograph spot, grabs the Gilded Egg. So
If you ever need
basically,
money.
all the money you're ever gonna want.
Yes. Weff, please do not die. Oh, Weff! All right. Not much over here.
Yeah, pyramid, just a whole bunch of heartbreak.
The whole pyramid is full of regret.
Yep. And Varney's Tower is not really giving us anything either. We'll have to see if this sea door has anything, but past that.
It did give the sea key card, but no, nothing there.
Yeah, which was just hard bait, because there was nothing there.
We're gonna get Zarian caves here on Weff's side. Urza doing the Gross Sirens section.
So what has Urza done that Weff hasn't, that they don't have the B card? Because that's kind of what they need.
Right, where was the B key card? Shoot, where was that?
I saw it. I remember us calling it
Oh.
out.
Spindle!
Oh, there we go. Okay, there's some progress.
Maybe chat remembers where the B key card is. Hobo, right.
Oh, that's
Kobo.
right, the Kobo fight.
Yeah. Talked about how not horribly necessary unless you absolutely need to get into the lab.
Starting to feel like you do.
Started to feel like that.
Oh, there is another gear, though.
Yeah. Another gear and Spindle and Zarian, fascinatingly. So we know where 4 of the 5 pieces are, as our eye in the sky gives us knowledge that our runners don't. Got Urza going to the mall because he got the gas mask, so he's doing it in order rather than Weff's out of order. But we know that it's not going to gain Urza much. Oof, flooded Zarian fight location is a little rough, depending on who's there. Yeah, gear was in the upper sealed caves, which I'm pretty sure Weff will check. That place has burned him a few times before, so hopefully he'll remember. Oh, going straight for it. Got all the levels. How hard could it be? Sandman. Yeah, good old Shadow Seal strats. And he's gone. There's a checking underwater. Gonna get that. I think this is where the wheel was.
Yeah, wheel's over here in the next chest.
Yeah. Left thinking, where next? Hopefully doing Kobo, because we know that it's required in a roundabout way. Looks like he is.
Or as it looks like, yep, they're going to fill up on some warp shards, top off on those, and see where they want to go now.
Mm-hmm. Sell the egg!
I will take all of your high potions.
Oh, jeez. No!
Oh.
Got a little too overzealous with that Shadow Seal. That spot hits hard.
Yeah, and you can see the damage boost that Shadow Seal and just the more levels in gear that Weff has to win Urza with the fight. This fight really showing off, and I think just ran out of time. It was close, almost got it.
Yeah. Oh, there's that last gear.
The lab is hard bait in this one. Oh no.
Oh no. It's going to depend on if Weff goes for the onesie twosies. the bat scaffolding hidden location is one that is usually not on the top of everyone's list. Urza just needs to go to Zarian, and he'll be go mode before completing the whole area, which Weff had to complete the whole area.
Yeah, that Oculus ring strikes again. Urza getting that much earlier out of the towers and be able to clear these checks on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Weff is now, I would have to thinking, I hope I never have to go there.
Yeah. Urza going to regret? We'll see if Urza keeps that Sellen's bangle. I hope Weff goes back.
Yeah, I gotta grab this warp point first. Makes sense. And then, yeah, we'll do the towers backwards since they're over here.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it does give him that bait of lab. No, don't fall for the bait! No! He fell for it.
I don't know that I blame him. I hate the towers anyway, but...
It's fair. I mean, it's absolutely fair. It's so much bait right now. Weff always saying lab is always money. But we don't know. Maybe Urza will go to lab as well instead of Zarian, because
it would make a lot of sense under the same regard of there's way more here.
Zarian is just awful, and it looks like, yep, we got a whole bunch of bait going on over here.
So Weff most likely is going to get through this area first, just because they've got here first. There's Plasma Plus.
But too late on the seed.
Yeah, actually, yeah, with the orbs they have, it's not worth minuing.
No.
It's going to really come down to, does Weff call the right Oculus check versus Urza, who's done a lot of those on the way, seeing Zarian's caves as, oh, here's my only density left.
Yeah. So Weff just needs to get lucky in his guess of which Oculus spot to check next. We'll see if either of them go for Dad Tower, though.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Ravenlord being there. The Merchant Crow being on the floor there in the mini-boss room means they're probably going to do it, because Ravenlord is an option here. There you go. Weff did equip Plasma Plus.
Yay!
Probably for Spider Hell.
Or because it's the best.
Yeah, I mean, it's already doing 100 each, so...
Yes, the hand of God.
Yes. That's really satisfying.
Yeah, it is. That's how it should be all the time. I will say I do like Urza's choice to do this part of the lab first, not killing the power source to the lab. If they were to find their last piece here, could warp out. Whereas once you kill the heart, you have to go and defeat Genza, I believe, before you can use warp shards again.
You have to leave the lab somehow. It doesn't have to be Genza.
Okay.
You have to drop down and then go across and leave the lab somehow. Usually that's defeating Genza. But yeah, you have a good point of, once you turn off the power, you can't warp out, but it doesn't really matter for our runners, but they don't know that.
Right. Just one of those things that, sometimes you don't think about and you see other runners do it, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's a really good idea.
Alright, my internet is having a little conniption fit, so if I disappear on you, the stream is all in your hands.
That is such a bad idea on your part, but alright.
It won't be my decision.
Oh, okay. Alright, we see Weff going for the Ravenlord fight. Makes sense, you're here. 3 checks.
Yep. On the way. Lots of plus orbs, lots of levels. Switching smartly over to Nether Plus because the head is weak to bashing. deliberately taking a buzzsaw because of that shadow seal.
Yeah, Weff is just like, hurt me, please.
I would like to touch the saw blade. And we already know nothing important there. Urza also doing the same thing, probably will hit it along the way.
Yeah, it feels like Weff needs to skip that tower, and Urza needs to go into it to really just knot this thing up completely.
Mm-hmm. Right, so one gear was in the Bat Hidden Room. The other gear was in Varndegroth Town?
No, it's in the sealed caves.
Right, sealed caves. It was below the tower. Got it.
Nice fight.
Very nice. Got a lot of those nether orb portals stacked up on Ilana. Not bad. Okay, Weff, where you going? Alright, going through the tower. Probably will get upper sealed along the way.
Yeah, both runners really showing off really good movement tech throughout this entire run. Really crisp use of the sash, as well as dash with double jump, just making the movement look real easy.
Attacking when they have to, not attacking when they don't have to. Another thing you'll notice Weff do is doing a short little hop before attacking. Because attacking while on the ground will glue you to the spot, but if you jump, you'll maintain some of that momentum.
Alright, Urza gonna go into their Lana fight.
Mm-hmm.
Lana's strong against Plasma, it's not gonna be able to use that, but as we saw with Weff, you know, any of those nether orbs hit and procs, it's gonna be worth it.
Yep. Yep. Ignore Gun Orb.
Yeah, goodbye gun, you're terrible.
When she does her desperation attack, that's the best time to use that nether orb because you can just stack up those portals. Weff, no! You were so close!
We see Urza going for the tower as well.
Oh. Almost high five.
Weff's just chasing him. I need a high five.
Wait, come back! No! The high five! Looks like we'll get one here.
Yay!
High five.
Yay!
And all is right in the world. Weff, where you going, Weff? Okay.
Alright, just wanting to get the two quick ones and not having to climb. I'm down with that.
Mm-hmm. But Urza is going up. Weff, where are we going, Weff?
It's the rest of the tower, like with the C card and nonsense.
Yeah.
C card is the worst.
Weff, you've already done this part! The one part I'll never forgive C-Card for is that locked room in this tower on the left side that you enter and then can leave, because I always think because I've been there, there's nothing there. Until I actually hold the button to let me know where I've gotten and where I have not.
Oh, this one right here?
Yep, that one right there.
I hate this room.
I always forget it. Oh, no! Alright. Gonna see exactly what Urza just did. We got Varndegroth at the top of the Emperor's Towers here.
Yeah, a lot of the back and forth for the 1Z-2Z checks are really starting to cost Weff some serious time.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things that I'm already here and I've made the decision to come in. I might as well finish it out.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you know, any of the options they had chosen had they worked out makes that moot, but in this case.
Urza bailing out. Where we going, Urza? You got 1Z-2Zs left, and Zarian. Go to Zarian. Come on, Urza, go to... Urza realized that he missed the breakable wall in the lab. Up one, there you go. But there's nothing there for him. Oh, out of warp shards. Probably gotta go back, yep, to the library.
Oh yeah, the Gyre. I didn't think about the Gyre.
Mm-hmm. There's the Gyre. As
Okay,
we're
well...
seeing right now. The trackers are different sizes because we recently added some new things to the things that you can find, and some of the trackers have not been resized for it. It's a little bit of a whoopsies. All we're missing on Urza's side is that A key card. It's to the right of the gas mask. Alright, Urza. Keep going through. Yes, there you go. Alright. I think this is Urza's game to lose at this point.
Yeah, I agree. You're right. They're only as soon as they find their last piece, they don't need to go through the rest. They'll stop and head toward the pyramid that they've already cleared.
And Wef still needs 2 pieces in sort of check light areas, so it'll just be...
Let's just call it what it is. They're in terrible spots.
Yeah!
They're in really, really bad spots.
Yeah, they're in this no thank you spots.
Looks like they're gonna get one of them.
Yes. So it may be close. It may be close. Depends on if after this check spot, Wef goes immediately to the bat hidden room. Or is it going straight to the pyramid here? Switch over to Urza's audio. Because Urza is definitely ahead at this point.
I think we've seen a majority, so it's like Nightmare and Azure Queen, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Ifrit. I don't think we've seen Ifrit yet.
We haven't seen Ifrit. Haven't seen Cantoran, I think. No, we did. Ah, Emperor Nuvius.
Oh yeah, well this guy.
Ah, this guy.
I told you about my favorite orb, Plasma.
Kinda sucks for him. Almost done, and there we go. Let's hit exclamation points in chat for Urza. And there's that gear 2 down here, and Wef almost immediately forfeited.
Yeah, don't blame them. There's a lot of one-off stuff to peek at. And hey,
hello!
How's it going?
Oh.
Hello, welcome, congratulations, exclamation points for you.
Thanks. So I've felt behind from Timespinner Piece 4.
You were kind of about at the same sort of location as Wef. It was different. You both had different pieces of the time spinner. It was just, are they going to the correct spot next?
Yeah, I was the mantra I had going into the lab was the A card is bait. The A card is bait. It's definitely bait. It has to be bait.
It was not bait.
It was not bait. Hey, Wef.
Hello, Wef.
GG.
GG's.
GG.
The last piece of the time spinner, Wef, is in one of those onesie-twosie spots, and so it just would have been if you picked right.
The breakable wall by the waterfall?
Did literally everything.
Yep, breakable wall by the bat and the scaffolding by waterfall. That was it. It was as Teelan said earlier, an awful place.
Just an awful place.
Yeah.
Like, who would check there when you have, like, all of these other places to check?
Literally, I did, like, the whole game.
Yeah.
I played the whole game. I played all of Timespinner.
The last thing I did was Zarian Caves, and as soon as I got the Spindle, I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was another thing Urza had up. You didn't have to complete the Zarian Caves. You could just bail out right away.
But
It was-
then again, I went through all of Lab and all of Daddy's Tower.
Yep,
And even I had to double dip the Lab because I forgot about the memory room.
yep, but it didn't matter.
Oh.
I'm
The
just gonna
pieces
take my
were in.
frustrations out on this bird.
Yes. The pieces were just in awful, awful, awful places. Congratulations, Urza. Any other thoughts about this full completion seed, the full tracker right here?
I mean, I was gonna pop off if the required Experiment 13 for Merchant Crow led to the 5th Timespinner piece.
Yeah, that would have been that would have been awesome.
That would
Yes.
have been so great.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I think I was pleasantly surprised to see some of the damage, but seeing so many minus orbs for so long was like, holy crap.
Yeah, that was a unfortunate start. So many minuses, and starting with ice minus was
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah, so you didn't get Nether Orb Plus like right away?
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then.
But
I
most
don't-
of them were minus.
Yeah.
I don't know if it
Wow.
was right away. So my path, I went left to grab that warp, and then I immediately went to the present.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wef
I-
got Nether ahead of Urza.
Yeah, I did not go to the present immediately.
Yeah, I decided to go to the present immediately because, oh, hey, backer room exists. Which meant I got early sash.
Yeah.
But Wef got double jump ahead of Urza. So it evened out quite quickly between the two of you. You were pretty close, and you both had different parts of the time spinner in that last few checks. So we were just waiting for you to who goes to the correct place first, and it was Urza.
Yep.
I'm trying to do something here.
You're gonna do a thing.
I'm doing something. I'm trying.
Oh, I know
to-
what you're doing.
Hold
I know
on.
what you're doing.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on. We got this. There we go.
Wait for it. Wef, any other thoughts about the seed?
Why did Kobo knock me forward, or why did Boots knock me forward into him?
Oh, yeah.
He was just playing
Huh.
with you.
He knocked me forward into him. I died because of it.
Yeah, we saw that. That was unfortunate.
I don't know why that. It took me by surprise for sure.
Wow.
Mhm.
Like it, yeah. I was Shadow Seal strats, obviously, so I'm like, okay, I can take one more hit, and I took.
Excuse
the hit
me, what?
and it knocked me into Boots.
Okay, hold on. Where was Shadow Seal?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
in Crash Site chest.
Okay, so I didn't go back for those because I decided not to do Gasless Maw
Oh, I
because...
did.
So when I saw that I had the Maw warp point, I intentionally left Maw Caves after getting last chest before Maw, left and went somewhere else entirely, and then once I had Gas Mask, because I think I went to the right, I had B card, I was like, sweet, maybe I have B card early. Went and cleared the towers. Was like, oh right, Wef really likes going into these caves. I'm gonna go into Siren Caves because I know he'll have done this by now.
Yeah, I did.
Gear was there and Gas Mask was there. So after that, I went and killed Maw. Never went back for the Crash Site chest because I'd already done Upper Distillation by then.
I literally was like, well, I'll go here now, and then I was like, no, and then I was like, oh, I'll go here now, and I was like, no, and then there ended up being a gear there.
I like what you did, Wef. I'm glad it's over.
The
seed.
seed.
This was not-
Oh,
This was not too bad of a seed. You got some good movements early on, and it was a full clear
no.
seed, but it wasn't too bad.
If you played the seed like I did, it was a pretty trash seed.
oh no.
Oh, buddy.
I was at 3 pieces of the time spinner for like half of the seed, I feel like.
I was
Yeah.
too.
So was
Yeah.
Urza.
Literally just everything I did was wrong.
Yeah, my fourth piece was the one that was in that wall, and then my fifth piece was the spindle.
Down in Zarian.
Yeah, my 4th piece was sewers, or upper sirens, and then obviously the last piece was that breakable wall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it was a good show. Urza, you get to remain in the second chance bracket. who you'll be playing is a bit of a mystery at this point because we have to wait for someone to lose between Talon and Ducky, and then whoever loses from that and fights Yarno and wins will go up against you. So you got a little bit of a wait.
Again.
Mhm.
This is only my second match of the tournament.
I haven't had one yet. I'm excited I get to play finally.
Oh, yeah.
Yup. Good luck
Oh.
to you, Talon.
Yay.
Indeed.
And also to Ducky because she is my friend.
Also to Ducky.
They had a great race earlier today.
Yes, quite
Mhm.
amazing. And Wef, you are free. The curse is broken.
Yeah, I didn't really like this though.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Oh,
buddy. You can
did
join
not
me
want to be free.
in being just comms, though.
And I wanted to
No.
be free. That's the worst part.
Oh no. What if we just swap your screens?
Yeah.
I mean, I had 28 concussions. I clearly lost.
I have no idea how many concussions I did. I rage spammed through the dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, Ducky's opponent also did really well.
True.
Commenter Ashura Knight says.
Yeah.
But yes, good show from both of you. We have another race coming up in an hour, is it? Yes.
yeah.
Planeswater versus Windfay Maiden. This will be a pretty intense race, I think. It's a round 3 of the first chance bracket. So
Ooh.
we'll see how that goes.
I'm on
people
comms.
Wef will be on comms along with Talon. I will unfortunately be leaving you, I know, but Wef is a great commentator, and he will fill the void that I create.
I mean, he'll try.
He'll do his best. I believe in him. It looks like we're over on Speedgaming 4 for that, so unless there's anything else anyone else wants to say, we also, of course, want to thank Speedgaming Live for having us. We've just been adopted by them, and we love it. And they're so great. And thank you to Phoenix for setting up our restream so swiftly and deftly. If there's no other comments from anyone in the booth, I think we'll let everyone go.
No, see you in about an hour.
See you in about an hour.
Make
Yes,
sure to-
Timespinner too.
Wish
Wishlist
list time minister.
it's
follow all
time
the-
spent too. Yes.
Follow everyone. Have a good time.
Thanks, everyone.
See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.